Hi, friends! How are you guys doing this morning? I hope you are well. My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 47 of Let's Play Through Final Fantasy 1 via the lens of Final Fantasy Origins on the PlayStation 1. In our last episode, we made it to what is honestly our final dungeon in the entire game, although it is simultaneously the first dungeon that we ever accessed. We are in the Temple of Chaos, but as a fun little twisty twist, we went back 2,000 years into the past. So we're kind of in the position to stop everything before it actually starts with the fiends, but we've just barely gotten started. So let's see exactly what saving the world is going to have to entail. I mean, obviously it required us doing a little bit of a time travel, so who knows what else is going to be expected of us as the heroes of light. We're just going to strap on our boots and start moving forward. We did see in our last episode when we started actually making our way through here that the enemies are nothing to play around with here. They're a little tough. They've been causing us a wee bit of trouble, but Burl is still dragging us along the finish line as he has been doing for quite a while in this run of the game. I'm very pleased with my decision to bring along a monk. I think it was absolutely necessary, granted how mage heavy the rest of my team is. You probably, and I mentioned this already, but I've been thinking a little bit more about it. You could probably do 2 red mages with your... Okay, so here's what I think would be an alternative. 2 red mages, your monk, or 2 red mages, a knight, and then a black mage would probably get the job done. I don't know if you necessarily have to have the white mage if you then have more physical DPS. The problem was we don't have a whole lot of physical damage, and we especially did not early on in the game. We do now. Burl does more than enough for a team of 4 warriors, honestly. But early on in the game, remember, the monks are not that strong until quite a bit later. So you're really looking at the long game when you have a team like mine. Oops, I did not mean to select the defender. So I think if you wanted to balance that out a little bit better, you should probably have 2 red mages and then focus on a black mage for still getting those defensive buffs. Or I shouldn't say defensive buffs, the offensive buffs. I think you'd need the defensive ones a little bit less. But who knows? I know a lot of people get super creative and do some wonky builds or team lineups like 4 thieves or 3 thieves and a white mage. Like I've just heard of people doing all kinds of crazy combinations. But honestly, I think that's part of the magic of this game. You know, some people do find it a bit dated, and I'll be honest and say, you know, the lack of a story, it is a turnoff for a lot of people. Even, I think, the lack of direction could be a turnoff for a lot of people. And the game is admittedly quite difficult when you're undertaking it for the very first time and you have no idea where you need to go or in what order you need to be doing things. It makes it a bit of a harder pill to swallow. But I think between the music and just everything else, it's just such a blast, and I've not been paying attention to where I'm going. We're just kind of running down. Oh, Lord. No, not you guys. Poor Burl. This is just not his day. If we can get Muddle off, then that's going to be the way to go. I think the Dark Wizards are worse than the Dark Warriors, simply because the Dark Wizards have the AoE. So, ow, I absolutely just hit my arm for no reason. That is A-okay. I'm not even going to worry about the muddles. I'm just going to start healing us up. I'm guessing we'll take them down pretty quickly, and it won't be something we need to really dwell on too terribly much. And I am going to be healing up Burl. I talked about this towards the end of our last episode. Don't worry. Even though I'm just kind of bantering as we draw near the conclusion of this game, I am trying to be hyper aware and hyper vigilant about not letting us dip too terribly low, because that would just be a mess to have made it this far and then lose our powerhouse. Oh my gosh, only me would that happen. Let's do another round of heals. And if they could just kill these Dark Wizards before they do another one of their fireballs. Oh no! Well, this could be a wrap for Burl after all. Oh, thank goodness, we made it. That's what got us back in the day. These Dark Wizards were a bear. to mess around with when we encountered them for the very first time. A lot of these enemies are just, they're tough. They are tough. And look at all this gil that we can do absolutely nothing with. Feels so bad. I'm not going to hold on to all these potions. We're just going to start chug-a-lugging them. I do want to hold on to my spell charges, though. We've got some stuff waiting for us. I think you guys can imagine it's not going to be as easy as us just walking through the Temple of Chaos from 2,000 years in the past, finding someone and saying, oh, could you please stop? You really hurt a lot of people's feelings and ruined a lot of lives. No, it is not gonna go down like that. I wish it would, but sadly, it's not going to. Let me just see. This might be a little bit of a circle, so I might have turned too close. Oh my gosh. I might have turned too soon, but oh lord, this fight will take forever, so give me a second. These dark wizards play too much, you guys. They are messing around a little too much for me. Okay, can we go up this way? Oh, Lord. What could possibly be up this way? Oh, a death eye. It's like a recolor of, was it called the evil eye? Possibly? I don't think he's going to be too bad, so I'm definitely going to hunker down and just get all the heals out that I possibly can. We're getting where we need to be. I'm trying not to overuse all of my potions. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not expecting us to run into too many hiccup. Really? Really? 1 gil and 1 experience point. I don't even know what to say about that. But green dragons, they're so cute. I don't know if we've seen these before, but they're kind of adorable. I'm not going to lie. Interesting. Well, we'll take them out before they do any nonsense to me. I probably shouldn't gush over them too much because watch them wipe the floor with me, and then the tears of adorableness that I was crying before will turn into tears of pain and anguish. And it's way too early for that. We just got started going through the Temple of Chaos from the past. All right, team, come on. So Rohit's fully healed, so is Tyrone. It really is just Burl that we need to watch out for. Oh, and there's a level for Rohit. I think Burl's problem is just that he's very susceptible to magic, so we just gotta watch him, that's all. But yay, Rohit, 7 HP gained with some strength, some agility, and some endurance. I will take all of the levels that I can get. And oh, a stone plate rests on the floor. It seems to emanate an evil force. Interesting. Let's just see what's in these chests. Oh, way too much money that we can't even use. And then another 65,000. I mean, what would we even do with all of that? Let's just see. I'm going to run out of this room and run further east just to see if there's something else down there. It's clear the enemies are not a fan of Burl's. Look at his HP, you guys. They were going ham on him. Oh my goodness. But there is a level for Melvin, so not all is lost. And 32 HP. That's what I'm talking about. We got some strength, some agility, and some more luck, which, thank you, Lord, I'll take all the luck that I can get. Let's, you know what? I was just saying I wanted to wait to really use some of my big heals, but I'm just a little worried about Burl, so I'm not going to mess around with healing the others. I think the healing helms are doing just fine with pulling our team kind of back up, but Burl's the one that's kind of being hit pretty hard. Actually, what I'll do is let's just have 3 healing staffs go off, or AoE heals, because I've got 2 healing helms and 1 healing staff, and that should do it, as long as they don't gaze. Wow. Okay. It's Burl. They just aren't really feeling him, are they? Oh, it's okay. That's fine. But what a waste of that cure that I just had Melvin use. Kind of obnoxious, not going to lie. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll just have a Tyrone and Rohit attack, because it's not like gaze is going to affect anybody else. They've all got those, was it the ribbons, I think is what they're called, that kind of protect them from, oh my lord, certain effects. So it should be okay, unless he starts doing way more nonsense. Oh gosh. Yeah, Tyrone, I'm not getting the the toughness out of you that I once was. So maybe we need to start actually casting some spells on this guy. I don't know what the Death Eye is weak to. However, I'll try. I mean, I guess this is our opportunity to switch it up, right? Would he possibly care about the Venom Blade? It'd be kind of cool if it did take him out. But it did not, of course. Stop. Why don't you stop? What are you trying to stop, bruh? I told you, we got a ribbon. We don't really care about anything that you've got going on. The only problem is that poor Burl is susceptible to your garbage. That's it. Okay. But I'm not trying to be here all day with you for real. So if you could, please get a life and go away. We'll just try the gauntlets and see. Does he care about lightning damage? Not that much. But at least Tyrone's full HP, right? Sometimes you gotta look on the bright side. Really, dude? Okay. I told ya, we don't care. But if you did not have that ribbon equipped, holy crap, your team would be struggling. 150%. Well, let's go ahead and use Life 2. Yeah, we've got 6 charges of this. It's really going to be okay. I don't need to be that weird about my team needing to use spell charges. I think it'll be okay. We just have to be careful is really what this is all about. But now let's run over this way. I just want to explore and see, oh my gosh, see what all we can uncover, especially since we did take a look through the collection log and we saw I had been missing a couple of chests, and while I think most of them were related to antidotes that I was capped out on, I'm sure I did miss a chest here or there that had something a little bit rare. I don't think anything that's that phenomenal. I feel pretty confident that we've picked up most of the big ticket items as we've been adventuring through Final Fantasy 1, but I'd rather not overlook anything that special from the final dungeon, if I can avoid it. Now, if we miss a chest or two, it is what it is. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but let's just try to be a little bit thorough. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, if that kills Burl, I will be mad because I just brought him back. Technically, I feel like we brought him back twice because I used that full cure on him right before that evil eye or whatever it's called ended up killing him. So, no bueno there. All right, you guys. Let's get our XP and keep going. Let's just run up this way. 2 steps. We took 2 steps. Okay, so those dragons have a spell called Toxin, which Burl does not enjoy in the slightest. Okay, so Melvin, my boy, I hate to do this to you, but we're going to actually use your heal 3. I hate doing this, but I'm going to do it twice. And then I'm leaving that cure 4 alone. Let's, because at least we have the life 1. I will throw out a cure 3. And we do also have cure 1s from Rohit. So I'm not going to be greedy. We'll just use up a few of these. Because, guys, we're kind of just getting started here. So I really want to take care of my team and make sure we're not going to be totally busted as we're getting where we need to be. Okay, game. Where am I even going? I think I am actually running in a circle. And oh, no, not 4 of them. Yet again, poor Burl. He's just clutching for dear life. Hanging on by a thread. Thank God. God, we got a level for him. And some extra HP. 38 points. Oh my goodness, you guys. Poor Burl. He's struggling. He's been kicking all kinds of ass this whole time. And then the magic is just ripping him a new one here. Anyway, some extra agility, endurance, and luck. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. All the luck we can get, I will gladly take it. Melvin, can you do something about this? That would be fabulous. I guess I really am going to have to pay attention to poor old Burl. This is just not looking super duper hot for him. We gotta get out of here as soon as we can. Well, I guess there wasn't a reason for me to run. Oh my God, not more of them! Rest in peace, poor Burl. Gone but not forgotten. Actually, JK, he's not gone. We'll bring him right back, won't we, Melvin? And it's not going to be a big deal. But it could rapidly become problematic if he keeps dying like this. We cannot have this being a thing. We just barely have gotten started in this dungeon. So we're going to want to protect our buns a little bit better. I think I will go ahead and just start using my potions because cannot have this crap with my charges running out. And I guess I take it back. I was talking all kinds of shit to Tiamat, like, LOL, nothing can stop us now. And then I come back here and the enemies were like, yo, what up? We heard you talking crap to our girl Tiamat, so we're gonna dish out a bit of revenge. How does that platter taste? Doesn't taste good, I'm just gonna say. But it is what it is. It's just going to make our victory feel all the better. Okay, enemies, please leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to run down this way. Please, please no more of these freaking green dragons. Like anyone else. Oh, thank you, Lord. Black Knights. All right, I was sneaky, you guys. I confused the hell out of those Black Knights and then just sat there spamming my healing items so that everyone could kind of be a little bit on a better bit of footing as we're kind of making our way through here. And you know what? I think I'm done exploring and messing around. Let's just go back where we found the treasures. We're going to oh no! I was going to say we will re-examine that platform that said it emanated an evil energy and just, oh Lord, I don't know what I clicked on for Tyrone, but we're going to hope for the best here because it may have been something useful and it may not have been. But that's okay. Either way, I feel like we're looking a little bit better. I was able to use some Hackney. Oh, good. I actually landed on the healing staff. That was definitely a stroke of luck. But now you guys can kind of see again why fighting these dragons is so rough. They have no patience for Burl whatsoever. And that toxin can take upwards of 200 HP from him. So that's been a little bit of the problem with encountering them and dealing with their nonsense is fighting 4 of them. If all of them cast that, he goes from max HP down to having like 50 HP, and there's not really a whole lot you can do about it other than just sort of grin and bear it. But I'm neither grinning nor do I want to bear it. So, whew, there's a level 4 Tyrone, 5 HP, agility, and intelligence. I wish we could find a pool where we could heal. That would be fabulous, but it's okay. And you know, I think if we wanted to, we could get out of here by, I think we could teleport and then we could heal up like back in Cornelia if we really wanted to. We might have to. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm definitely not beyond running back. I referenced the fact that we've done that in the past and we might have to do it again, and it is what it is. But hopefully we won't need to. Now I'm probably going to rely on some of my Hackney crap yet again, so give me just a second. It's a dirty tactic, but having 3 AoE low heals sure does get the job done. So we are all back up almost to max. Please do not be green dragons, I swear. Oh, thank goodness, it's just him. And I say that, but watch him immediately kill. Okay, watch him immediately kill Burl, but that's okay. He shouldn't be able to. Oh, good. He focused Melvin. Ha 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 ha. Death Eye, that will be the death of you. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to heal up Burl just a little bit more. So we're going to say sayonara to him and get the heck off this floor. This floor is wildin'. The monsters are definitely getting some revenge for how I absolutely destroyed the fiends in the present. Okay, we will re-examine this plate. You guys recall we were here, it feels like eons ago after all the monsters I've had to kill. And it says, yet again, a stone plate rests on the floor and it seems to emanate an evil force. Well, we're not entirely sure what that means, but what would you think about us revisiting a key item that we accessed way at the beginning of the game? We got this from the princess as a reward and a thank you for us saving her from Garland. It is the lute, and all the description says is the most melodious musical instrument. Let's just give it a whirl. We've not used it yet in the game. So what better time to tap into something than now? Look at Rohit go. Snazzy dresser and musician. Ladies. If you're not trying to holler at Rohit, then what are you trying to do? Okay, so we're here on a different level of floor number 2 here at the Temple of Chaos, 2,000 years past. And we're actually just going to go ahead and call this an episode. We were struggling in our last one, but we're not doing awful. I'm just quickly glancing at our charges. I actually think we'll be okay, and I'm not going to be a sissy and decide to run out yet. But if we have to, I do want to throw out that I'm pretty sure we can use Warp 2 to get the heck out of here. If you do want to go back and buy any potions, or if you do want to go back and save because you're worried about something, don't forget we also do have memo saves. I know I've been awful about using them myself, but this is here in case you are having any difficulties going through here. And I will say, even with how over-leveled I am, it feels like we're struggling a bit with some of the AoE spells coming from the enemies, especially in the large waves that we're encountering them. But we're continuing to amass levels, so we're getting bulkier and bulkier as we go. Anyway, friends, I will save all of that for our upcoming episode number 48. We will continue making our way through the Temple of Chaos to Chaos 2,000 years in the past, and we will see what awaits us as we continue the beginning of the end of our journey together. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Rabbit, and this is my run through Final Fantasy I via the lens of Final Fantasy Origins. Take care, be good, and I'll see you in just a second.